Heading to the Pacific Primitive, 1840s. Got my truck packed with everything and from front to back and heading down the road. I was not able to go early because of prior engagement to blacksmithing at a Living History Day, so I'll be staying in the short stay. I'm going to try to do some videoing and I will do photographing, but I'll have my cameras and everything disguised in hides so people will not be looking at anything modern. And this is something that I really enjoy doing when I've been to the primitives before. And people really appreciate that, even though I'm taking pictures, and I will ask for permission when I do take pictures or do anything where I'm close to contact with people. The trip will be enjoyable because I go through a variety of country. The road you see here, of course, is paved. I will be going into some really back remote potholed country and some nice gravel and then some not so gravel, and then I'll be there. I'll set up my camp and do the best I can to get some videos of what I'm doing. I've not ever tried to do this before at a primitive. I've just photographed, and at the end of the video, if you want to stay on to the end, you'll see some photography that I've just taken some still shots of the area. So I hope you will enjoy doing a little bit of exploring with primitive at this time. So we'll see you at the camp. Getting real close now. Wish this would come out like it looks. That mountain is just towering out over the top of us here. This is a view that just captures your heart. The mountains jetting up, and when we start going down, it's going to be beautiful. I have the tent set up. And my bed and everything pretty well organized. And then my view, if it wasn't for the couple of cars in the way, it would be just totally pristine. It's an amazing place. Amazing. So tomorrow I'll do a bunch of exploring. Today I'm just enjoying being here, relaxing, getting some pictures, photographing around me. Got my little stove set up, and I'm going to work on trying to make some kind of a camouflage thing out of muskrat so I can take this guy into the camp. This is my camera. Camouflaged it in bunny hide so I can go in there and get pictures and people don't even really know that they're being photographed. So that's the idea. Because once we go past this area back here, there's no modern anything, no cars, no nothing. So I really want to capture that on video to some extent too. So I need to work on that tonight. That's it for now. First morning at camp. Just finished breakfast. Going to be doing the dishes, and then I'll be hiking into there to go see the main camp and try out our new hidden muskrat camera. Wonderful night. Blessed day. Blessed morning. Nice and quiet, except for some things. Wildflowers out. Gorgeous. If we didn't have the guys park their cars right in front, it would have been a just pure, beautiful view out there. But I'll get the view beyond them as I get out and about. Here we go, the beginning of camp. I probably won't be talking much after this because people don't really want to know that something modern is being used out here. That's why I am doing things covered up.
Covering your food and so forth.
You made those too?
Yeah. That's what I eat out of.
Oh, that's what kind of wood?
It's maple.
Maple.
Yeah, I made it and got it pretty smooth, and I set it out in the sun. Started putting vegetable oil on it till it quit soaking in.
Oh, what kind of vegetable oil?
Just Wesson oil.
Oh.
And just to seal it.
And
then wipe off the excess, and you can go out there to the creek to wash it and drop it in the creek. It'll float, and you can get it back.
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah, if you cut your steak on a wooden board, it doesn't dull your knife like cutting it on a metal plate will.
True.
Takes the edge right off real quick.
That's a good thought. Yeah.
It's like a cutting board.
True. Yep.
Yeah, the other ones, well, it's in there. It's a square one. Basically the same thing.
That's a good idea.
Anyway.
Yeah. Nice.
This is the best invention I've come up with, though.
I know. That is cool.
It might not be 1840, but look at some of the other stuff that people are using in these camps. You got these big metal things, you know.
Yes.
You got to have some way of controlling fire.
Yep. No, we do. We definitely do.
Forest Service been in here once looking already.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. Checking on.
They're watching us from up there.
Oh yeah, you bet they are. There's a spot in school. Here's that rock I was talking about. Now that we've moved. See there between.
Oh yeah.
Just off the downside of it, the left side of it. The pass goes up over the trail. Goes up over and goes down into the valley on the other side.
Wow. You've been up there, I'm assuming.
I went up it with a Jeep, with my old Jeep, one time.
Oh, somebody else going to buy some more stuff.
Yeah. Don't stop now.
Don't stop now, right. See you later. So people used actual wings?
I'm sorry?
They did use wings?
I mean,
You use the quills, the feathers from the wings.
Yeah.
I learned to cut quills probably 20, 30 years ago. I just got a big bunch from a couple people, but I've got some uncut that are over here. There's a turkey.
so what do you mean? Why do they look like that?
Well, you don't want this.
You don't?
No, man.
You see that in the movies. They got that in the movies.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of reasons. You're sitting at a slope surface because they write better on a slope surface, and you never see that either. But if you're trying to ride on a slope surface, this is just hideously and way too long. And the other thing is you're in and out of ink.
Oh.
And that's a problem down here too. So all that's stripped off. Generally, they're completely naked.
Oh.
Like that.
I-
Most common. Yeah. And it's interesting because depending what wing they come from, this is off the right wing.
Yeah.
So this is a left-handed pin.
Oh, because of the slope
Because
of
of the way
the...
that it curves. It just doesn't fit in this hand as well because it curves the wrong
Right,
way.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
Cool.
no. Movies, either they don't care or they do it so you can see them.
I see, yeah.
Because you can't see a little stick. And so I think if they do it for dramatic flair, that's one thing. And the other thing is they're not making a documentary in most cases.
Right.
But I've seen movies where they are.
Beautiful blue skies. Beautiful mountain ranges. A little bit of a puffy cloud here and there. Nothing compares to this. We're looking at the back side. What they call Trader's Row. Pretty much as far as you can see. Campers and traders up here. Mostly traders selling their 1800s supplies and stuff for the reenactors. And on this side of the hill is where a lot of the shooters are going, doing the black powder shooting. This is beautiful country. Goes forever and ever. Closing out a wonderful day out here at the PPR. Enjoying a nice little fire. This is a wonderful stove. Little fire pit. Just takes scraps of wood and keeps you warm. Visited with a lot of people today. People I didn't know. Made new friends, visited with people I did know. So now some relaxed time, some God time. Just thanking the Lord for the blessings of this day. And watching the evening come in across the valley.